GHB TV. What's the dilly? That's too bright. No, that's too bright. Hold up, we gotta fix that. What's going on, y'all? How we feeling? What's the deal? That's bright as shit. Turn him down, son. God, we here, man. I ain't even gonna lie, my mood all over the place. It's a lot going through my mind. Appreciate the love and support, man. But I gotta come through for the people. Mad Money Mitch, what's up, Aki? What's going on? Who we got in here? Cam Beezy, what's up? The Cheat Code, what's up? Joe Johnson, what up? Enzo88, what's up? Kyler Rodman, Vet 30, what up? AG, what up? G Woods, what up? J Sun, what up? Jaron Johnson, what up? Burberry J, Phil Flexer, they coming in, man. Muggsy, what up? Tago, what up? Sister Quadera, what's going on, family? I'm all right, man. I'm in the mood. I ain't gonna lie. My mood a little shot. Foreign, what's up, baby? What's up with you, bloody? Make sure I hit that like button. Stop playing. Make sure you send this to your grandmother, too. She needs something to do before she go to bed. OGEH in the building. Mad Money. I don't know, man. My son went in the hospital last night after football practice. And I mean, they was doing a little too much at practice. He had some chest pains. He said he couldn't breathe. I went up to the hospital last night. He was feeling better. He was cool. But that shit kind of got under my skin, man. Because I feel like these coaches, they be doing a little bit too much. I don't know. I never wanted my son to play football. I hate football. I hate football because I watched my brother back in the day at 12 years old. He was 12 years old. They was running a play. He was on defense. My brother was playing linebacker. They was chasing the ball. A player from the other team hit somebody on his team and knocked him into my brother. And the helmet hit my brother's leg, broke his leg in three different places. His knee, direct shot, broke his knee in three different places. Ever since then, I hated football. So I never wanted my sons to play football. I ain't care whatever, like what else they did. Like they wanted to play ball, if they wanted to be artists and all that, they could do all that. But I never wanted them to play football. I felt like football just, I don't know, that shit kind of destroy your body. Worse than any sport I could think of. I mean, so, and I played football before. I played 4 years of football. So to see my son in the bed, the hospital bed, it just got under my skin a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah, be breaking bones early. That's what I'm saying. My brother was only 12, bro. So I always told myself I ain't let my sons play football. But my son turned 14. He 18 now, but when he turned 14, Dad, I want to play football. I want to play football. All his homies was playing. All right, go ahead, bro. Play football. This motherfucker been injured probably like 3 times. Like good, like real bad injuries. He even picked up wrestling. And at first I wasn't feeling the wrestling, but you know what I mean, the wrestling kind of worked out. But then he ain't like wrestling. He like football because all his friends play football. But I'm like, bro, you got to do your own thing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got an 18-year-old son. I got an 18-year-old son and a 14-year-old son and a 1-year-old daughter. We here. So when I say I appreciate it, I really appreciate it. I don't know, but that shit got me in the mood though, baby. But we gonna wake up. I just need to stretch. And I ain't even gonna lie, I took a shower. That thing got me like relaxed. I'm trying to wake up. He played defense. D tackle. And that's another thing. That's why I don't like it. These coaches they be trying to fill positions and do all types of weird shit. So they telling these big young boys they got to get bigger. Like, bro, he 5'10". He ain't supposed to be that big. My son right now probably 5'10", 250 pounds, 255. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, big dude. Like, but they trying to like make him. They trying to push him to like 300. Fuck no, he not that. He not supposed to be that big, bro. I don't know. That shit just got under my skin a little bit, so it got me like in a mood. I mean, and anybody that know my story with my oldest son, they know 2019 he lost his mother. So, you know what I mean? Going up there, seeing him in the hospital bed, even though it ain't that serious, but it is that serious because they was concerned about his heart. You know what I'm saying? His heart was racing and shit like that. And he was like, "Dad, what you think happened?" I said, "You overworked your body. You know, I mean, you weren't getting no water, shit like that. They got you all in the heat with helmets on. You feel me?" So that shit just was fucking with me. Just watching my son sit there like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool, baby. My son used to box. Yeah, he had like 4 amateur fights. Yep, used to box. But we here, GHB TV. Appreciate the love and support. Appreciate y'all for stopping through. I know it wasn't any warnings shot in the air about me coming on, but we here. You know what I mean? What I'm seeing a lot of though that I'm disagreeing with, for sure, Juice. I got you. No, I am letting them live, but I'm just saying I know. See, the problem is y'all, and some of y'all might laugh. I can see the future. Like real rap. I can see shit. So when something's a bad idea, I just know it's a bad idea. I'm definitely a spirit, gang. A committee life. I'm definitely a spirit, gang. Hey yo, but I can see the future, bro. Like I could really, you know what I'm saying? I done called some shit in my life that people be like, "Yo, G, what the fuck? How you knew that was gonna happen?" Like, bro, you gotta pay attention. But everybody don't see how you see, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Appreciate the love though, man. I'm glad y'all here, man. We gonna get into it. I have been seeing a lot of negative content when it comes to Terence Bud Crawford, and I do not understand why. I don't get it. Man, Money Mitch, appreciate you, bro. I don't understand. I don't understand how we could hate a man for doing what he do. That man got a family. I don't. This ain't the stream yard. My bad. I should have did the stream yard. I always say that, but I just jumped on live. But Bud Crawford is one of the best fighters in the world, if not the best fighter in the world right now. And I cannot, I cannot, in my mind, come up with a reason if this man, if this man is getting ready to fight the fight of his life. Why would we be focusing on the negative, especially if the negative is something that's being created? You know what I'm saying? This is a negative that's being created. This is not something that's true. The craziest thing is, the craziest part, he fighting a nigga. He fighting a fighter. Let me stop talking like that. He's fighting a fighter that has been caught twice for PEDs. But instead, we focusing on Bud Crawford saying he possibly might be on the PEDs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yo, you right. Yeah, yo said, when you a black killer, there's always some bullshit around the name. Real shit. It be your own people. That's some real shit. And the only thing I could come up with, these guys are being paid. These guys are being paid to talk like this to distract Bud Crawford. The reason I can only come up with something like that is because it's no way possible in your body, in your mind, you had that type of hate for a guy. And even if it's not hate, how could you focus on another? You know what my problem is? You know why I'm always in trouble? I can't focus on another man. So if you can read in between the lines, read in between the lines. I cannot focus on another man. That's not my thing. Now, if me and you got a problem with each other, yeah, you're gonna cross my mind. I'm gonna want to beat you the fuck up when I see you. But I can't focus on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how men are focusing on another man for wanting to be great. This is what we got in the game for. This is what we all in it for. To get to the top. This man is on his way to the top. He's been reigning. He's been reigning prior to this. He's been doing his thing. But this is the top right here. This is the top of the mountain. The man on his way up. The man is on his way up. He got the fight that everybody is talking about. After it being announced, everybody want to see it. And the best y'all could do is try to gun him down? Why? Yeah, yo, real shit. He said they wait until you dead and going to give you your flowers. That's fucked up. Omaha Quag. What's up, late? Hey, I'm myself like, why would you focus on a man like that? I'm talking about like a few weeks straight. I've been watching this. We probably going on our third week. We going on our third week. These guys is talking about Bud Crawford and how he might be on PEDs. That's what they say. That's nasty work. That's trifling work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, this bull, like, all right. Even if he wasn't one of my favorite fighters, right? And it's not even and with me with boxing, it's not even about like favorites. I don't have really favorites. I got guys that I do like, but I'm really just I love the sport of boxing. I love the sport of boxing and I love a story. I love a great story, right? And knowing that everything this guy been through, knowing that he was the black sheep for possibly his entire career. His entire career, he's been the black sheep. Nobody had him being who he is right now. It wasn't in the cards. But now that he's here and he's showing you what he can do, the best we could do is gun him down. Men going up the mountain, we aiming guns at him and we shooting at him, boom, 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 hoping that he fall. Why? Why we focusing on so much negative when it comes to Bud Crawford? How come it's like I can't understand it, man. It really got my brain clouded. Teddy Atlas had him being who he is right now years ago, man. Shout out to Teddy Atlas, man. Gee, you starting to see what I was yelling about. No. This is the thing. This is a here for boxing. I knew exactly what you was talking about when we talked the first time, when we got on the three-way. I knew exactly what you was talking about. The thing is, I be working how I work. I move how I move because I be trying to, you know what I mean, see what's going on. But I always keep my jab out there. I always keep my jab out there. And I'm letting you know, I definitely see what you're talking about for sure. But I can't understand it. I really can't understand it. There's no need for me to get on here and say a whole bunch of names because it's more than one man doing it. But why? That's the question. Why? What did a guy from Omaha, Nebraska do to you guys? No, I feel you. A here for boxing. I feel you. But I want to know a guy from Omaha, Nebraska, put the pain in. I'm gonna get to that. A Brian Dow. I'm gonna get to that, bro. Appreciate you. Matter of fact, let me pin that. Let me pin that. I just want to know why though. That's my biggest question. Like why? Like nobody could fill my brain like that. Like nobody could, you know what I'm saying? Nobody could sit in my brain that long and make me want to talk about them every day, all day. Nobody will make me want to sit there and talk about him all day. Talk about a man's trying to do great. I can't understand it. Foreign, appreciate the love. My man Brian Dow said, "Why are people hate ourselves so damn much? This is insane." I'm about to break that down, gang, because I'm a spirit. Foreign, I appreciate the love, gang. I think what it is, motherfuckers just be mad because it's not them. It's not them in that situation. It's not them in that position. It's not them in that position. Everybody as a kid, imagination ran wild. Everybody wanted to be somebody. But it's some people, when they don't get close, they think of other ways to bring those down who did make it to that level, who did make it to that level where they got the world talking about them. Listen, we all know my career didn't go nowhere I imagined it. I was trying to go right, that shit went all the way left. But then it didn't go all the way left because I learned some things, gang. I'm a spirit. I paid attention to a lot of shit. You feel me? I saw some things I wasn't supposed to see. They let me in the door a little bit. Um, and guys in my position really don't get that close. But I'm a spirit, gang. But I never wish that. I never wish death on nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even when, even when motherfuckers, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Some of these guys close to me, I felt like they did me dirty. I feel like they did me dirty sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When it came to certain situations. I'm not going to talk about 100% what it is that they did, but they did some things. And sometimes it wasn't them. Sometimes it was the people around them. But I never wish death on them. I never wish that they would lose. I never made up lies. I never tried to stir shit up. You know what I'm saying? Inside the corner talk. Appreciate the love, gang. You ain't have to send that. Why did you do that? You didn't have to do that, gang. I appreciate it. I really do. But I never was the type of person that because I didn't get my way, you know what? I'm gonna put a knife in your back. You know what? I'm gonna make up some shit. I'm gonna tell the school you got a disease. That's some yo. I don't know how y'all see it, but that's some dangerous shit. People like that are very dangerous, and the reason they are dangerous because you will never run into these people in this world. Back in the day, you had to run into motherfuckers. You was gonna catch them somewhere. But nowadays, a motherfucker could be right in their garage, right in their bedroom, right in their living room, right in their basement, and make up lies, and the world will bite that shit. The world will bite it, chew it up, swallow it, and hold on to it. They won't even shit it out. They'll hold on to it. Here for boxing. Appreciate the love, gang. You ain't have to do that. I swear you did. Eric Spoelstra didn't play in the NBA and won championships as a coach. You got the mind for it. Even if the other side didn't work. Appreciate you, gang. That's real shit. That's some real shit. Jazz, is that Jazz? Sims won that fight. The zone commentary be on some bullshit. Yes, they do. That's why I don't even be listening to that shit. So the only thing I could come up with is like these dudes be having like a certain level of jealousy. You know what I'm saying? But I never understood being that jealous or jealous at all, because where did it get me? It's not getting me nowhere. It's not getting me nowhere. I'm not earning nothing from it. Now, today's time, you do earn from it. You got people who earn money from making up lies. So this is why it's dangerous, because you got people who they'll tell a lie every day and they'll stick to it because they're getting paid. But they stick to it to the point that some people don't use their own brain and they rather believe the lie. Brandon Alashik, what's up with you, cuz? Brian Dungy, what's up? How you feeling? But people will believe, people will hear something enough. People will hear something enough and they'll really believe it. Gorilla Zay was popping. The chef god. Appreciate the donation. You ain't have to do that. I swear you didn't, cuz. People hear some shit, right? And they hear it enough. Well, this one said it and that one said it, so it has to be true. Without the facts. They don't even have to have the facts. They don't even have to be close to the facts. They won't even dig for the facts. They won't even try to find out the facts. They'll just take the lie and believe it. Evil world we live in. The guy he's fighting, Canelo Alvarez, he's been caught cheating twice. And guess what? He make a boatload of money. Every time. They said Canelo Alvarez, he even taxed the concession stands. They said he even take a percentage of the concession stands. That's how much money he taking. He getting money from the gate. He getting money from the pay-per-view. He getting money from the concession stands. And he getting a purse. And the best you could do is hate on your brother. Damn. That's wild. DZ, appreciate the donation, gang. You did not have to do that. I appreciate that. I really do. Stay growing, stay creative, stay consistent. I like that. Get that on some shirts, man. What'd he say? Stay growing, stay creative, stay consistent. I like that. Real rap. But I'm just saying, Canelo Alvarez, he be getting money for a long time. And it's known that he definitely popped hot a few times. And y'all giving Bud Crawford all the shit. All the hate is going towards Bud Crawford. Why? Like, what's that about? Why? Like, I can't. That's my biggest question. Why? Why you wake up? How you wake up, wash up, and say, I'm gonna talk crazy about Bud today. I'm gonna tell everybody he on steroids. How? Cause he fucking with Vic? Niggas been fucking with Vic, and we know who Vic is. But Terence Crawford never been caught. And I say caught because I don't know, but I'm not gonna say he is. Nazir Sims, we gonna get to that. I appreciate the donation too, brother. Mike Kirkland, appreciate the donation for having logic in these YouTube streets. Boots gonna show them. Appreciate that. What's up with all the Boots ducking narrative? We gonna get to all that. I'm just trying to cover this Buzz situation. Yeah, but Alashik, you saying because of who he's associated with, right? Even still, so you gonna talk about it every day? You gonna talk about it every day? You gonna get up out your bed Set up your computer, set up your microphone and all that, and you're gonna talk about Bud Crawford being on steroids every day? You gonna do that every day? Not me, man. There's too much going on out here. I want to see what's going on. Canelo Alvarez is a great fighter. Don't get it fucked up. Bud Crawford is a great fighter. Don't get it fucked up. But the last thing I want is either one of them for real popping hot. I want to see a great fight. I want to see a great fight. But if we got a guy that we know has been caught, how come some of that talk is not directed towards him? How come it's only directed towards Bud Crawford? I don't think that's cool, gang. I don't like that. I'm going to keep it real. And I'm going to be honest. If I knew Victor Conte when I was 18, 19 years old, I'd have been fucking with him too. Knowing what I know in this game, knowing what I know about this game, I would have been fucking with Victor Conte too. Cause he not just great at the PED shit. He actually got a strength conditioning lab. He got a, you know what I'm saying? He got a whole system. They really do get you in shape. You feel me? They really do understand the body. They really do study. And I say they because he got a team. You know what I'm saying? They really put that shit together. Salute, G. Are you sipping on that? La da da da. La da 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 da. No, this the regular Minute Maid. This the strawberry lemonade. A lot of ice. You feel me? He said that la da 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 la. Oh la la la. No, man. I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't like that shit. When my man saying belly, I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? RN, Auntie Alashik, what's up? I can't get with that, man. I can't hate a man. I can't hate a man because for whatever reason. Listen, man. I even had some people do some things to my loved ones, and I want to do some things, you know what I mean, to them. But I don't hate them. I just want to slide the message through. You feel me? I don't hate them, though. How could you hate a man that got a family and he just trying to provide for his family? You feel me? But then hate him so much, you got to get on here and talk about him every day. That's wild. That's super wild. Marquavion Black said, I can't hate a man for what he did to my favorite fighter, especially when that's their job. This is what they do. Listen, this right here, this is a universal language. This go for anybody. This not just for one motherfucker. This go for everybody. Anybody could get this. So I'm going into it the way I'm going into it because I feel like some of these guys, some of them, not all of them, some of these guys have received emails, you know, that they you know, if they pick it up, they'll get paid for it. Matter of fact, I'll send you something right now. Cause I can't understand as a man how I get up out of my bed every day and I try to accuse somebody of something they ain't never been convicted of. Empty the clip. I see you. He active. And we ain't even gonna let the smoke clear. We gonna keep rocking. Let me get a pair of signed GHB gloves, cousin. Hey, however we gotta do it. Let me know where you at. If you send them to me, you can send them to me. I'll sign them and send them back. Or I mean, I run into you. People are not guilty by affiliation. If that's the case, everybody will be in prison. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm not. That's what I'm not understanding. We saying all right, cause I'm gonna be real. It's a lot of fighters that don't get to actually see Victor Conti, and he sponsor him. He sponsor him because it's just commercial for his brand. He send you some paper, you wear the patch. That's what happens in sponsorships. Now, Bud might have a different relationship with him. He might actually be in the lab. But can I be mad when everybody's doing that? And I'm not talking about PEDs. I'm not talking about that. Everybody has a strength conditioning coach or whatever, nutritionist, whatever. Victor Conti is a gifted man. After Elon Musk is Victor Conti. He on some real Iron Man shit. I can't be mad at him for that. Nobody. Now. Canelo Alvarez get caught. He say, "No, it was the burger I ate." What's up, family? Boxing nerd, what up? Tego, what up? Canelo, all Canelo gotta do is say it was a burger. No, I ate this. No, I had this big ass burger. You know what I'm saying? I had this big ass burger, man. They had some shit in there, man. But test me next week. I should be cool. Hey, Alashik. But here's the thing: would you rather be guilty by association and go to trial, or actually just get caught red-handed? Take me to trial. I feel like I got a shot, but if you catch me red-handed, I almost got to say, shit, just put the cuffs on, baby. Take me up. Pump up the volume. Perfect. And then if you got caught twice, so you mean you went back to the same farm, got the same burgers, and ate the same burgers, and then it happened again? Come on, gang. I just don't like the fact that we focusing on Bud. It's not even all the way the fact that they're talking about PEDs. I just don't like the fact that we focusing on Bud. If we're going to talk about PEDs and we're going to talk about Bud Crawford, then we got to talk about Canelo Alvarez too. Because guess what? His coach be handing that shit out when they come in the gym. I got sources too. They said when you come in the gym with Reynoso, he got like a little basket, like on his desk, on his coaching desk. He got like a little basket, and everybody got a little bag inside the basket with their name on it. So you got the Ryan Pack, Canelo. That's for Frank. I'm gonna say that one for Frank. Oh, that right there, that's gonna go to Jaime. Oh, these right here, these gonna go to what's my boy? What's my boy at 126? What's my boy at 126 got caught? He definitely got a pharmacy over there at EH. You know what I'm saying? They say Valdez. They say soon as you go in the gym, they say as soon as Luis Neri too. They say soon as you go in the gym, you know how you about to go on a school trip or something. Your mom pack you a lunch, and before you leave out, that joint be on the counter. They said when you come in the gym, that's how he got you set up. That's you right there. You know what I'm saying? Grab your bag. Yo, don't forget your bag. And you got to take it before 8 o'clock. Come on, gang. That's all I'm saying. Why we got to do that to each other? Why you can't make your money and let that man live? But the whole time, Reynoso, he handing out lunch bags. Every day he got lunch. Yo, that's you. I put something special in there for you too. Facts, why we focus on Crawford instead of the known cheat Canelo? Mike Kirkland. That's all I'm saying. Why we not Why we not? If we gonna talk like that, why we not focusing on both fighters? And why we not focusing on the fact that Canelo been Burberry J? You already know the Juice Crew gang. Why we not focusing on the fact that he been caught already? Hey, we got 277 people in here, 132 likes. I appreciate the love and support. I really do, y'all. You feel me? They definitely got their initials on the bag. Hey, coach, my bag a little light. No, that's because I switched shit up. I got you. We good. Come on, bro. I ain't never heard of nobody out of Bud Camp getting caught on PEDs. Not one fighter. I ain't heard of one fighter coming out of that camp, Bomac and them camp, caught PEDs. But because this boy's a threat, because he is a great fighter, and he gonna really come to fight, that's the best we can come up with. Somebody got to be paying these dudes, bro. Said he turned the boxing gym into a CVS. That's crazy. You gotta watch the Method Man episode of Poker Face. I don't even know what that is. What's Poker Face? What that be on? See, hey, listen. Let me tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all about me, bro. I watch a lot of documentaries. I be watching like I just was tweaking off that Son of Sam John. That's my shit. I watch shit like that. So I don't be getting to see everything. So y'all gotta put me on. Chris Popper, he says boxing media full of haters. Haters that like to say I'm still a fan though, and tell Norman Sr. take them nut ass glasses off in the interviews. Yeah, yo, you know when you buy something new, you gotta let everybody know. G still watch The Wire for sure. Yellow tops, nigga. You know you gotta go back and backtrack. You gotta fuck with season 2, episode 4s and shit like that. AG, you posted Bob Arum talking about Thriller Manila. That nigga was funny as fuck. Yeah, Bob Arum nasty old head. He kept it real though. He kept it gangster. When you know what I'm saying? Bob Arum said, man, we was out Thriller Manila. The fight was over at 11 o'clock. He said, we at the brothel with it, cousin. We in there getting nasty for 2 days. That's what he said. I ain't say it. He said it. And that's, all right, that's exactly what we talking about, though. Bob Arum said that out his own mouth about his own acts. How come we take that for face value? We take it for law, like, all right, Bob Arum said that. But then when it come to these fighters, somebody can make something up and people believe it. That's crazy. The Bob Arum freak-offs. That's crazy, though. I ain't mad at old head. Listen, he got to do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? I never been to the Manila, so I don't know what he experienced. But he said 2 days straight, he was locked in. Old as shit, locked in. I don't know. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it, baby. I'm here. And I'm just a spirit, gang. I'm just trying to figure it out. But in other news, they handed out a pamphlet saying these are Boots. These are the opponents that Boots team sent offers to. I don't know. Some people say, oh, he called Rashidi Ellis. This is what Brian Norman said the other day. He called Rashidi Ellis, offered him $250,000. So they offered you 1.7. You ain't take it. What we talking about, Brian Norman? They offered you 1.7. You ain't take it. What we talking about, Brian Norman? Why you worrying about what they trying to pay another man? It's a lot of pocket watching going on. So since we pocket watching, they offer one man $250,000. They get you up to 1.7 million, and you ain't want to have nothing to do with it. Got me looking at you, funny gang. Offer Greg Hackett 1.7 million. Watch what I do. Shit, we be some fighting motherfuckers. What you say, Tego? Niggas need the retirement. Niggas need the retirement bag for Boots. How you going? Now this is the confusing part. The man going to another division. There's no title on the line. It's mandatory. It's a mandatory pay rate when a guy got a title, when his title's on the line. He going up to 54. He don't have a title. He ranked in the top 10, but he don't have a title. Come on, man. Blow, one of my favorite movies. Stop that, gang. Play with somebody else, gang. So he going to 54. He don't have a title. What he supposed to pay Rashidi? But since we talking about money, they got you up to $1.7 million and you ain't won it. I wonder why, brother. I wonder why you ain't fight, brother. And the whole time, you've been talking about how you know how to beat Boots Ennis. You know how to beat Boots Ennis. You know how to beat Boots Ennis. So if you know how to beat him, why you ain't take the 1.7? I also got another question for Brian Norman Sr. If you got a fight lined up with Devin the Dream Haney, why you keep talking about Boots? Why you still want to be attached to Boots? Who give a fuck who he fight next? Know why I don't give a fuck? Because I seen this coming. Know what I mean by I seen this coming? All the fighters that got a name at 54, they trying to see what Boots look like first before they jump in there with him. They trying to see what he look. Let me see what he look like first before I decide to put my shit on the line. Because we keep talking about who Boots is sending offers to, but we're not talking about who taking these offers because we don't know who all got an offer. We don't know. They put out a little list of 4 guys, but trust me, it was way more than 4 guys. And I know that without talking to anybody. Chris Papa, appreciate the love and support, cousin. Rashidi can't get a decent fight at 147 to save his life. And Norman got so much hate in his blood, it's ridiculous. Niggas took a fight to Japan to get the same 1.7 versus a hibachi chef. That's real shit, gang. The 1.7 was on the table. He said it himself. I didn't say it. He said it. Tego said, why niggas never send Boots an offer? Let's talk about that. That's what I'm saying. How is Boots supposed to offer champions a purse? How is it? I don't understand how that works. If y'all the champions, how come nobody not offer him one? Very interesting. I'm gonna tell you again, I don't care who he fight at 54. Cause everybody was saying during his days at 147, he was too big. He too big. He need to go up. He need to go up. He need to go up. Now that he going up, he trying to cherry pick. He asking for tune-ups. He never said anything about tune-ups. He never said that. He never said that. You saying I'm seeing what Boots doing. How would Boots going to 54 without a title offer a champion a fight? That don't make sense. Think about it. The champion get to pick who next, right? I thought the champion get to pick who next. Brian Norman, you pocket watching. You talking about 250 that they offer Rashidi, but you ain't take the 1.7. And you the one that said you know how to beat Boots Ennis. You got Devin Haney problems, nigga. You got Devin Haney problems, and you still talking about Boots. You got Devin Haney problems, and you still talking about Boots. And your son ain't never seen nothing like Devin Haney. Stop talking about what he gonna do to Devin Haney. He ain't been in there with nothing like Devin Haney. Them last two fighters he fought, they both was smokers. They both was fiends. They both was crackheads. They both was scum of the earth. Neither one of them was any good. I would have beat the shit out of both of them. Stop playing with me. I'm a spirit, gang. I'm a spirit. Before any of these offers, brother. Before any of these offers, brother, you was offered 1.7. And you turned it down. But then you talk about how a non-title fight at 154 offering Rashidi 250 was nothing. Why you watching Rashidi pockets? Why you watching Rashidi pockets, cousin? If you was worried about the 250, you got the 1.7. Why you ain't take it, brother? Huh? Now me, I'm Greg Hackett. I don't like to get into the business side. I like to talk about the actual fight. I don't give a fuck about who getting paid what. Because guess what? None of it's going in my pocket. So I don't care. But you did say that. You talking about another man getting 250, but you got offered 1.7 and you didn't want to dance with the devil. I wonder why. Would have set your cheap ass on fire. That's why. And I use the words cheap because them t-shirts y'all had on. You know, you remember the t-shirts, don't you? The man moved out the division and you still want to talk about him. That's crazy. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Y'all playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. How is it that a man going to a division is supposed to send everybody an offer? How the fuck is he sending champions offers if he's going to a new division? How does that work? When Bud Crawford went to 54, he didn't ask for Madrimov. He got matched up with Madrimov. He didn't ask for Madrimov. Everybody tough guys. Yeah, I know. Niggas better stop playing. You got Devin Haney problems, nigga. You got Devin Haney problems. You better get ready for that fight. You still talking about Boots. Everybody want to talk about Boots. Think about it. It's not his division, right? He going to the division. So how is it that he's expected? Yeah, Brian Norman, I'm talking to you. How is it that he is expected to go to a division and offer everybody a fight and he not the champion? How come none of the champions offer him a fight? None of the champions ask for Boots. I wonder why. I wonder why. Everybody waiting to see what he look like. You know you gotta test the waters. Hey, Brian Norman, you saying, now listen, you saying Boots trying to pull up a welterweight. Sasaki was a 140 pounder. Santillion was a 140 pounder. Cuevas is a fiend. Keep it real. Since we keeping it real, B. Norman. Keep it real, B. Norman. You saying Lipinets? You saying Lipinets, right? But Lipinets beat Lamont Peterson at 147. So that means he was at the weight class before Boots was there. Huh? Castillo Clayton was ranked in his division. Huh? Thomas Delorme was the same guy that Virgil took to 54. Huh? Roman Villa was the same guy that beat Rashidi when Rashidi was supposed to beat him so it could be him and Boots next. So don't that mean Rashidi fucked up, brother? Ain't that what that mean? If Boots was fighting on the same card as Rashidi Ellis and Romain Villa, and they was all in DC that night, that was the night he fought Karen the first time, and Rashidi was supposed to win so that it would be him and Boots next, and Roman Villa ended up beating Rashidi, what was Boots supposed to do? I was supposed to fight Rashidi. Rashidi fucked up. I gave you the work so you could sell it, not so you could smoke it. Brother Ellis got high that night. Brother Ellis got high that night. He was supposed to get on the block and grind. Instead, he went in the alleyway. Y'all know the rest. That don't make sense, brother. That don't make sense. Why you turned down $1.7 million, brother? Huh? And then you go all the way to Japan to fight a professional sushi roller. A motherfucker we never heard of a day in our life, who was actually a 140-pounder. And you can see it in the ring. The man had titties, for Christ's sakes. The man had titties, for Christ's sakes. And your son knocked him out. And you go on this whole knockout campaign. Stop that, brother. Stop that, brother. You know better than that. Chris Pop, I appreciate the donation. Norman always saying the rankings be political till it's time to justify fighting Sasaki. That's what I'm trying to understand, brother. It's cool when you do it. It's cool when you do it, brother. All the way to Japan, brother. To fight a guy we never heard of. And you had big bad Boots right at home for the 1.7. And you ain't want nothing to do with it, brother. So we keep asking, how come Boots trying to get a tune-up? Who said that? You listening to Turkey Al-Sheikh. Nigga, if Turkey Al-Sheikh saw you on the streets begging for $1, he wouldn't give you shit. He wouldn't give you a goddamn dime. Now, all of a sudden, Turkey Al-Sheikh is God. You niggas should be ashamed of yourselves. Out here shaking your ass for some money. Nigga, you got Devin Haney problems. Stop playing with me. I am a spirit, brother. Make me understand, brother. Now all of a sudden, Turkey Al-Sheikh say something, it's law. Huh? Huh? Make it make sense, brother. So if Turkey Al-Sheikh tell you to take your clothes off, you gonna do it? Sound like a Diddy party to me. You niggas is crazy. Hold on, gang. Let me get myself together, gang. Let me get myself together, gang. These niggas tripping tonight. So I ask again, if a man is leaving a division and leaving the titles behind, yes, he is ranked in the top 10 at 154, but he does not hold a title. How is he supposed to send the champions an offer? Huh? It's not making sense, brother. It's not adding up, brother. Huh? You had the 1.7 in your lap and you let it slip between your legs, brother. Are you serious? You said on the internet, I was trying to get it to 2 million. See, what I was trying to do was get it to 2.2 million, because if you get the 2.2 million, once they take the taxes and once we pay everybody we got to pay, then we get to walk off with $1 million. Nigga, keep it real. You didn't want that to be the last of your son, your pride and joy, your baby boy. Huh? Huh? You niggas is out here twerking for turkey. Stop playing with me, gang. Shoot the score. Appreciate you. Stop playing with me, gang. You playing with the wrong one, gang. Devin Haney was never in line for the title that your son hold. All of a sudden, it's him and Devin Haney, champ. You done sold that belt. Perfect. You done sold that belt. Let me find out you sold that belt for 5. Let me find out you sold that belt for 5. You know what? Something did look different about you the other day. When I was talking to you, brother, on Mill City Live, you did have that twinkle in your eye. Like, you know how you any of y'all that ever been out on in a situation, and you know how when a fiend, they be waiting, and they be waiting for you to go in your stash, and they be sitting out there, and they be having that twinkle in their eye, and they got that little bounce going. They be rubbing their hands together. Sometimes they even start shadow boxing, or they might do a little dance. You know what I'm saying? You run to the stash to go grab your shit, and the fiend be sitting there. He be, ooh, I'm about to get a dime. Ooh, I'm about to get a dime. You ever seen the fiend do that? You ever seen the fiend do that? That's that look you had, brother. All of a sudden, you want to talk about money. All of a sudden, you want to talk about Rashidi getting offered $250. Well, you got offered 1.7 and you didn't take it, brother. So if it's no way possible right now you fighting Boots Ennis, why you keep talking about him, brother? You got Devin Haney problems, brother. And the reason I keep using the word problems is because Junior has never, ever been in that ring with the likes of a Devin Haney. Some may not like him because of his father. Some may not just fuck with him just because the way he fight. But guess what, champ? He a fighting motherfucker. And you got to kill him, champ. I'm going to keep it real. Devin Haney don't go. He might go down, but he don't go. So if you ain't prepared to kill, brother, then what are you here for? I don't understand. I don't understand, brother. Every time I hear you talk about boxing, it's power this and power that. Well, where was that power that night I went upside your motherfucking head with that overhand? Huh? Where was that power that night? I'm going to stop Greg Hackett in 2 rounds. Shit, nigga. I ain't never even had my nose stopped up. You talking about a legend, nigga? Is you crazy? Nigga, is you crazy? You talking about stopping Greg Hackett? You out of your fucking mind, brother? Huh? I was down in Atlanta getting treated like I'm from Atlanta. Is you kidding me? Huh? Now all you niggas is Turkey fans. Huh? I knew you had that look in your eye, brother. I knew I recognized that look. When I saw you the other day, it was something different about you. And everybody been saying you've been wearing these glasses, but it wasn't the glasses because you ain't had the glasses on. But you had this look. You had this look. And you know what else did it for me? When you let that young man, that bodyguard fella, when you let that young man grab you by your shirt, you reacted like a fiend. You said something that a fiend would say. He grabbed you by the shirt. The movie was already rolling, and the best thing you could come up with, you don't want to do that. He tripping. He tripping. What do you mean he tripping? What do you mean he ain't tripping? Nigga, you better do something. Cause he in here choking niggas. If a nigga ever thought about taking my shirt and shoving it over my head, he might as well hang himself. Is you kidding me? Huh? Huh? Had you looking like Reds on Friday. Ain't that a bitch? Big bad Brian Norman. Stormin' Norman. Now you even got your son on the campaign trail. What you gonna do when the storm comes, son? I'm gonna grab my boots and run. That's some corny ass shit. Y'all need a ghostwriter. Huh? Where was the storm at when he had you two niggas hung up by your clothes? Huh? Huh? Where was the storm then? It wasn't even a flurry. It wasn't even leaves and shit flying around. It was nothing. Where was the storm then? Everybody, you want me to believe a storm is coming? Shit. This ain't the Wizard of Oz, nigga. You niggas is crazy. You want me to believe a storm? Hey. If a storm was going to pull up, that was the time it was supposed to pull up, champ. That was the time. Now look me in my eyes. Ain't a month. When I was down in Atlanta, it wasn't one motherfucker besides you thinking about putting their hands on me. And if they thought about it, that's all they did was think about it. And they ain't let nobody know. They damn sure ain't let me know. Let a motherfucker would have grabbed me by my shirt. Shit. I still be finishing up my time. And that fight was in February. Shit. Brother Foster, I appreciate the love, Brother Foster. Terence Smith said that was the quiet storm. These niggas is tripping. What's going on in boxing, brother? Y'all selling a lot of wolf tickets, brother. I don't like it. I'm not understanding it. If Boots Ennis is not at 147 pounds anymore, why you worrying about him? And if everybody's asking, well, why Boots sending these guys the offers and not these guys? Because these guys are the champions. They supposed to send him an offer. Everybody else is just hanging around. So we going to fight who hanging around. And whoever it is, he was a good man. You said we making fights. Y'all fought Sasaki and Cuevas. Huh? Huh? Sasaki and Cuevas, y'all making fights. We don't know them niggas. In the Devin Haney situation, let me tell you, let me be real with you. You know why that fight get made with Devin Haney? You know why that fight get made with Devin Haney? Because Bill feel like they're going to go ahead and steal. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you know how you used to be in class and your teacher, she had that little bowl on her desk and it'd be all types of little treats in there. And every time somebody get a question right or something, they pitch them, but you don't get one. So you got to go up there and act like you want to talk to the teacher about something, but you low key, you take a piece of candy. That's what he feel like. He feel like this taking candy from a baby or an old lady. Huh? Rashidi didn't do his part. That's why he getting off for 250. He didn't do his part when he was supposed to. When he was supposed to beat Roman Villa, he lost. That ain't our fault. Now everything somebody else do is Boots' fault. He fought Roman Villa because Rashidi lost to him. You got offered the 1.7 and you ain't take it. Now you worrying about somebody else's money. Cut that out, old head. You know better than that. If they is getting offered 250, it's because it's not a title fight, brother. But since when 250 ain't good money? Huh? You talking about nobody fight Boots? Shit, I'll fight Boots right now for 250. Out of shape. I'll fight Boots right now for 250. Fuck you talking about. I'm from the hood. You niggas is tripping. You keep talking about 250, but you got offered 1.7. You starting to act like Keith Thurman. Remember, Keith Thurman asked for 10 million. His bitch ass. It's definitely a tough weight cut, but we gonna make it. What my nigga kissing him said, we gonna make it. You got offered 1.7. But you keep talking about the 250. Nigga, I'm from the trenches, nigga. 250 to fight? I've been fighting all my life for free? You out your fucking mind. That contract would have been signed so goddamn fast. So 1.7, you wouldn't even have to ask me. Somebody could have forged that shit for me. Whoever was supposed to send it, I'd have been like, yo, you sign that shit. I'm going to okay it. This nigga's a nut. Fuck you talking about? In Philly, we call niggas like you a nut. Stop playing with me, gang. Wendell, my bad, brother. I would have had a nigga forge it for, hey, man, you sign that shit. Put my initials in all the spots it's supposed to be and tell them I'll be there. Fuck is you talking about, gang? Y'all niggas not real fighters. You got offered 1.7. You trying to backtrack, talk about somebody else's money. Huh? Huh? Come on, gang. Thomas Hill, I appreciate the love and support. Come on, gang. Clip, why you... Hey, Clip. Clip, why you delete my man? Clip, chill, Clip. Clip in there getting rid of shit. You hear me? Stop playing with me. Don't come through here playing. I see how you is, Brian Norman. I see how you is. I remember when I hit you with that overhand too. You called a timeout. I see what kind of man you is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can somebody put the GregieCash back up there? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. He don't want no rematch with me, gang. I hit that man in his head. I ain't never seen nobody call timeout. Nigga say, timeout my head. He been back my head. Start fucking with my thoughts. The Walkers, appreciate the love and support. Hey, man, stop playing with me, gang. You know where Boots at. He in the lab, nigga. He getting ready for who's next. You talking about? Whole ref, he hit me in my head. Hit me inside my head. And I feel like, I don't know, my thoughts all over the place. Let me gather my thoughts. Nigga called a timeout. Took a 45-second break. Come on, nigga. I'm supposed to be low-ass Greg Hackett. Who I'm supposed to be? I ain't nobody, right? I ain't shit, right? You said I was a bum, didn't you? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Boots in the lab getting ready, nigga. I told you what it is. The devil. The devil's getting ready to do the devil's work, nigga. How much is he supposed to offer a motherfucker in a non-title fight? At a new division. But we know why the champions ain't sending him an offer. Because everybody trying to see what he look like. Stop playing with me. Thomas Hill, my man said you caught a stray. It's cool. You know we ain't soft, nigga. I came down there with my family. I came down in the family. I had my family with me, and I had a couple soldiers with me, and that was it. Come on, man. You know we ain't soft. We pulled right up to Atlanta, nigga, and rumbled all 6 rounds. What you talking about, gang? Stop playing with me. I had my family with me, and I had some soldiers with me. What you talking about? Turkey sent them an offer. Now you keep talking about Turkey. Everybody Turkey friend now. We gonna see how much Turkey fuck with you after that Devin Haney situation. Thomas Hill, I got you, gang. Thomas Hill, you lit, gang. I got you. My bad. You lit. You lit now. Motherfucker shoot at you, shoot back. Come on, gang. I pulled right up to Atlanta. No problem. Come on, man. 1.7. Why you ain't want that 1.7, gang? Talk about that. He talking about some offer. I don't know nothing about an offer from Turkey. I don't know Turkey. Now you feel like you know Turkey. First you was with Bob. Now you Turkey boy. I guess you moving on up in life. When y'all gonna move to 54, Norman? Auntie, what's stupid, Auntie? Because if you talk to me, Auntie, I'll change the narrative. You want me to change the narrative? Why you ain't take the offer? Why you ain't put your son in there with the devil? Now all of a sudden, all of a sudden, you Turkey's boy. And then we gonna see how Turkey treats you after November 22nd. I ain't heard nothing from Bill. What you still campaigning for? The contract is signed. It's locked in. The fight locked in. When y'all moving up to 54? See, if we'd have got the 2.2 million, then that would have brought us down to 1.4 million. See, that way we'd have been able to go home with $1 million after everybody was paid. See, I'm a smart man. I'm a businessman. Yeah, I know. Nigga, you fix cars and sell weed. Stop bullshitting. Quit playing with me. Had the offer right on the table. You ain't want it. Everybody keep talking about why Boots don't do, and how come Boots get to have a nice car, and how come Boots get to fight at home, and how come you can't even sell 100 tickets in Atlanta, but you keep asking all these questions, pocket watching, and how come he gonna send Rashidi a $250 offer? Why you ain't take the 1.7, gang? See, I wasn't even trying to do all this. The Walkers, my bad, gang. I'm gonna scroll back. Let me see. Boots in the Lazarus pit. Appreciate the love and support. Pass the goddamn collection plate. What you sell out? You ain't sell out nothing. You ain't sell out nothing. Stop. You ain't sell out nothing. And we was fighting in a barn. Keep it real. That place, that venue was hideous. It looked like they sold wings, chicken, and crack out of that place. Is you kidding me? Is you kidding me, brother? We fought in the barn. Come on, gang, get with me. I appreciate the love and support from the people, man. One thing y'all do is fuck with me, and I fuck with y'all. Appreciate all those who tapped in right now. We got 350 people in here, 283 likes, and the donations looking like platters. I appreciate it. I swear for God. How long you gonna stay at 47? Y'all coming up or what? Literally called an event center. Yeah, but it was a barn. You could call. I can open up something and call it whatever I want. But it was a barn. I know a barn when I see one. The fucking parking lot was made out of rocks and dirt. Somebody get me a pretzel. This nigga tripping. Y'all want the stream yard, brother? That shit wasn't no basketball arena, bro. That shit was a what they call them Jones do? That shit was like a road, like a small rodeo. I don't know what you call it, man. A do-si-do house or some shit. I don't know. Only thing I was missing was my cowboy boots, man. Come on, gang. You know why they fuck with Greg Hackett, man. Cause I be breaking the rumbles down. I don't get into all the, we'll call Turkey and see if Turkey can put some more money on it. We'll fight Devin Haney, but now, where the fight gonna be at? Because, you know, I don't like to fight nobody hometown now. Scared to death to come to Philly. Remember that? Remember you was scared to come to Philly? The fight was supposed to be in Philly between me and you. Remember that? You ain't want to do that, though. So, of course, I understand a little bit why you ain't take that 1.7, fight Boots Ennis. Because you knew your son was going to have to grab a jumpsuit and be working right next to you if he would have took that fight. Norman and Sons. Tow trucking. Stop playing with me. Who you think I am? Stop playing with me, gang. I ain't the one you got to worry about. You better worry about that security guard. That's why I don't know why you keep talking about Boots. Only thing you supposed to be talking about is that security guard. That's what should be on your mind. That's what will be on my mind. Motherfucker stretch my shirt out. Now you ain't even tell the rest of the story. You had to walk all the way back to the hotel and go get you another shirt. And you only had brought 2 shirts with you. So he ripped up your good shirt and then you had to go get the bullshit shirt. Tell Larry Riccio I got him. That's my guy. That's no problem. He said, oh shit, B. He ripped up my good shirt. Oh shit, B. Nigga done ripped my good shirt. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all gotta stop playing, man. Stop disrespecting my man Bud Crawford, man. Talking about steroids. Canelo is on steroids currently right now. His whole squad is the Juice Crew. And stop disrespecting my man Boots. Y'all said y'all wanted him to go to 154. That's what the man doing. Y'all want him to go to 54. He going to 54. Stop bitching. Whoever go get in that ring, that's they ass. And Brian Norman, go get you some wife beaters to put up under them t-shirts. And if you're going to get some good t-shirts. Don't be wearing them old ass Fruit of the Loom shirts and them Hanes shirts. Don't be wearing them. Go get some good shit, man. You can go to Walmart and get you some good fellas. Or is that Target? Yeah, Target. You go to Target, get you some good fella tees or something, man. Stop playing with me. And get with that security guard. Stop bullshitting. Go get you about 10. When y'all make that money with Haney, when y'all make that Haney money, go to the motherfucking store, get you some good 100% cotton wife beaters, and get you some good fellas. Go to Target and rack up on a bunch of good fellas. Hey, could you imagine the walk back to the hotel? These motherfuckers had to walk back to the hotel with their t-shirts ripped. Shit. Oh shit, B. Motherfucking ripped my shirt. I done put on my fancy cologne. Hey, stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. I came on here, but you know what? I'm actually glad you came on here, man. I was in the down mood, man. You woke me up. Oh, I ain't even gonna lie. I appreciate you for that. B Norm, I appreciate you for that. You woke me up, cuz. Damn, B. I ripped my goddamn shirt. I just bought this Wu-Tang shirt off the stand. I ain't never bought a shirt off an African before. They don't have these in Atlanta. Yo, stop playing with me, gang. Stop playing with me, man. Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate the love and support. It's still early, so look, I'm gonna go ahead and give me something to eat real quick, right? But I'm gonna come back on the StreamYard, man. We gonna finish our job. We gonna finish doing what we doing. Appreciate the love and support, man. I'm Greg Hackett. You can get with me, Greg Hackett 86 on Instagram, Greg Hackett 215 on X, Greg Hackett on Facebook, Greg Hackett 86 on TikTok. I appreciate the love and support. Listen, anybody want to send a direct donation? I appreciate the love. GregieCash, GREGIE Cash. I appreciate the love on Cash App. You know what I mean? And thank y'all, man. I just thank y'all for pulling up. Y'all ain't have to pull up, but y'all did. You know what I mean? But y'all know, after I get me something to eat, I'm going to go upstairs, make me something to eat real quick. Make me a little burger or something. Make me a little burger, something like that. I'm going to come back down here and we going to StreamYard the situation. And don't forget about my man Bang, Half Animal 15 on Cash App. Don't forget about my guy. Whatever you do, don't forget about my guy. We in this shit together. You know what I mean? Appreciate the love and support. Get with me, y'all. I'll be back. So put that notification. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and go ahead and put that alert on. And so when I go live, you'll be aware. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.